Ningabi nekwala. So phani thuba ngisho namhlanje. So phani thuba namhlanje. So phani thuba today. Sizotani baphethe yipi. All right. Guys, I want to lay down ama rules wethu namhlanje. Mabasangena ngomsindo. Sangena ngomsindo. Ngiyoncisha isikhathi namhlanje. Ngipha ama 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Wonke umuntu 3 minutes. Wonke umuntu 3 minutes. Shaya ama 3 minutes namhlanje. Ora ngokheli zami. Ayibophe. Bopha EFF. Bopha EFF, isikhathi madoda. Isikhathi madoda. EFF, bopha. Bopha. All right. Hayi, kuseduze. Seduze. All right. Action SA, please, ngicela ukuthi ube ready ukuza ngaphambili. Bese uzolanda idaso. Lana EFF, SC, Student Command, lana lipasma ngokunjalo. Asben sonke. High discipline. High discipline. High moral. EFF. Order. Order EFF. Isikhathi bafethu. Isikhathi bafethu. Akusesethu sodwa. There's 9 organizations that must present today. 9. There's 9 organizations that must present today. 9 organizations that must present today. 9. Ngisaphinda futhi. Asibene order bafethu. 9 organizations, we have an hour remaining. Sine hour kuphela lesele. Sine hour kuphela lesele bafethu, please. Please. Asibambisaneni. I gave you time. It was your time. Now sokusikhathi sami bafethu. Now is my time. Ngicela sibambisaneni sebenzeni kahle and simamelaneni. I have few rules. I have very, very few rules. Umthetho wami uso. It is important ukuthi whatever that we do is in order and we respecting each other. Secondly, as I said, when a speaker is on the floor, can we give that speaker the utmost audience and utmost respect? Lastly, when a speaker is on the floor, no howling. Noma ungamuzwa umuntu uthini mara mupheni ithuba lakhe akhulume aqede, because sisazombamba kuma question. We still going to ask the very same person who's a presenter questions. So already isikhathi ama questions senizidlile nina. Sidliwe yini? Sasko. I reflected. High discipline, high moral. High discipline, high moral. Singahawulani, but allow each other an opportunity to embrace this occasion. I would like to take one thing that was said by Mr. Malang. For the first time, asimameleni bafethu azizwananeni. For the first time, Emalahleni SRC election has recorded the highest number in terms of what? Head count in participation. Ngalo bongithini ke? Woo! Siyabonga. Ngalo, because it's very rare that you find people participate that much. Our students don't care about politics. But now, your presence here says a lot about today's event. That you are taking yourselves seriously, you are taking this country serious. Because out of you, greater leaders are coming out. But before that, we are going to see our leaders come in the fore to present their cases, present their manifestos, sell themselves among yourselves and among others who are neutral. We are not gunning for your vote, we are gunning for the neutral vote today. So they are going to tell us who should we vote for. I don't want to waste time, already time is wasted. As nidla isikhathi access sami lesikhathi senu, so benicela ama 7 minutes ngizowaphula to 5 minutes because you have taken 30 minutes away from my program. Mr. Malanga utelo ngaphambili Mr. Mabena. I'm the presiding officer la Emalahleni. Once was a very active student leader myself. I know the raw. Action SA. Zoqala ngani ngasikudala. Ngicela ukuthi uze ngaphambili. Angazi ngisuma kanjani or usuma silently or uza ngegwijo phuma kuwena. Action SA azishe baba. We are starting now. Presentation is starting. Let your rep come forward and present. Say sugil. Skacha seko. Awuzweke. Asiphelulana mshwana izandla. Awuzweke siyabonga.
Amandla, more action, less warawara. Revolutionary greetings to the TUT community.
Bafethu, one of the tributes of a good leader is listening. Phela nje. One of the tributes of a good leader is listening. Makhuluma umntana abantu mamele. That's all that you can give.
Should I start over?
Start over, mama.
Okay.
All right. Batuzwakala. Ngicela ukuzwa nami.
Ngiyabonga. Amandla. More action. Thank you. Revolutionary greetings to the TUT community, including management, structural leaders, students at large, as well as Action SA student chapter, leadership, and members of the fastest growing structure in our campus that promotes academic excellence, power sharing, transformation, and women in leadership. Our manifesto as a new structure is not long, but very worth listening because it is the only realistic manifesto in the campus. We are first and foremost rallying behind transformation, as we all know that our campus really lacks transformation. As our TUT slogan states that we empower our own people, but it is more of like we empower our own people. As we find the very same people who were student assistants from previous years, but till today they are still occupying those positions, when the contract clearly states that they should be there for only 1 year. Which that on its own, for those whom I even know, I won't even mention by name, they are still occupying those positions but still doing their undergraduates. As Action SA, we are here to say that we are going to open those opportunities for students to be able to improve their cooperation, communication, and problem-solving abilities. We are the only structure that took legal actions against the new payment system called Izaga that is showing action student mind, a sign of transformation on its own. The leading student structure in our campus has failed us dismal. There are students who were unable to register in the 2023 academic year, and that means they were unable to further their studies. We can't have an organization that replicates the ruling party in South Africa, which is ANC, that do nothing under the category of presidency, as the organization is doing. The leading student structure is failing to adopt a program of action. That on its own, it's a sign that they must choose between either they are falling under political organization or church organization. In our term, we demand more buildings of learning in the campus. Yes, we appreciate that more courses are being added, and that shows that our campus is growing. But how is it only growing by students, whereas there are no buildings to study at? Student life on campus must be brought back and be dignified. There should also be well-functioning cafeteria that can operate every day from Monday to Saturday without any disruption and cater for our students at campus. Not that bogus cafeteria of ours which doesn't cater for all. It must be clear that it is a spare or a student cafeteria. The campus student residence must be open in the 2024 academic year and start to function. We cannot have students who do not have accommodation when we have a campus residence. Why was it built in the first place if it will be locked or due to some corruption taking place? With Action SA Student Chapter in Power, we will be able to conquer all of those issues and make the management to be able to run. We are here for students at large, not to work with management like that structure that is called TUT, claiming to fight for students, whereas they are called themselves TUT themselves. We are the only vibrant student structure in the whole Emalahleni campus with young student leaders who have goals and better vision for this campus, not a tribalism student structure like Sadesmo that caters for their own tribalism. Yet they are calling themselves student leaders and claiming to be here for our students. We are busy preaching and fighting for transformation, yet we have a president who has served in the SRC before time and served with leaders who are now working, building their generational world, and he still fought to be a SRC, blocking a way for young students to lead. SCO has become a dictatorship student structure where only one person makes every decision. They have joined SASCO in becoming the very same structure that has dictatorship. Instead of having transformation, they are becoming recycling movements. We are tired of those ancestors. Action SA is there to bring young, vibrant, and energetic leaders new into politics and pushes transformation. As Action SA Student Chapter, we are here to fight against the corruption that is taking place at our campus. We cannot have the same people awarded the same student positions yearly. This on its own, the campus should be able to determine it's either they are promoting transformation or either conservation. We are very sick and tired of those people who think that TUT Emalahleni campus is their grandmother's houses. We are here and we will expose your corruption and fight against it. It is time for Action SA. We are here to stay and here for a betterment and prosperous of our students and our beautiful campus. Let us fix South Africa. Let us shape the future. Vote Action SA. Thank you.
No, afterwards. I already say gashis. Say wushu wushu. Already. Say gashis already. All right, Taso. I'm from Kitiskati, guys. I don't want to waste your time. Taso, please, on the podium. Assist Kaso Dal. Taso on the podium, manje. I don't know how to say much. Taso, please come forward. No deliberations, nothing. One speaker after another. Questions. We're going to take questions at the end. Don't waste your time. Already your time has started. The mic is open.
Greetings, Democrats. Our manifesto for this upcoming year is going to be Manifesto for Progress University Politics. Permeable. Daso. We, Daso, committed to fostering environments of inclusivity, excellence, social progress, hereby represent this manifesto to outline our vision for the future for our university. We believe that by encouraging responsible and compassionate university politics, we can shape a transformation educational experience for all. Inclusive campus. We envision a campus that celebrates diversity in all its forms. We pledge to advocate for the creation of safe spaces where every student, regardless of their background, feels valued and respected. We promote an inclusive curriculum that represents a variety of perspectives, voices, establish a robust support system for unrepresented students, including opportunities, work experience, and for senior students. Academic excellence. We committed to manufacturing the highest standards of academic rigor and innovation. We will collaborate with your facility to ensure that teaching methods are engaging, up to date, and cater various learning styles. Encourage interdisciplinary collaboration to address complex global changes. Transparency, accountability. We believe in an open, accountable university administration. We strive to push for greater transparency in decision-making processes that affect students, facility, and staff. Hold university leadership accountable for their actions and decisions. Sustainability and social responsibility. We recognize our role in shaping more sustainable and just world. We will advocate for sustainable campus practices, including renewable energy, waste reduction, and eco-friendly innovations. Collaborate with local communities to address social issues through service learning, volunteer programs. We promote ethical business practices in university, operations, and investments, mental health and well-being. We prioritize the mental and emotional well-being by every member of our university community. We aim to lobby for increased mental health resources, including council services, workshops, awareness, and campaigns. Reduce the stigma around mental health by fostering open conversations and support networks. Ensure that workload and assignment structures consider the holistic well-being of students, internationalize and cultural exchange. Encourage international students' integration through cultural events, language exchange, and academic support. Promote study abroad opportunities and partners with institutions worldwide. Strive to make our campus a welcoming space for students from diverse cultural backgrounds. Civic environment, social justice. We believe in the power to drive education, positive change. We will commit, engage in activism, advocacy, address social inequality and injustice, organize workshops, cinemas, conferences, and foster discussion in pressing global issues. Forge partnership with local organizations to contribute to community development. Conclusion, in signing and upholding this manifesto, we pledge to work tirelessly to create an inclusive academic, enriching, and social responsibility university environment through collaboration, efforts, and commitment to progress. We can realize the full potential of our educational journey at UT Emalahleni campus. Together, we shape a brighter future for all. Advocate LGBTQ, fight corruption within our system, fight against gender-based violence, free sanitary pads on our campus for all strategic stations, establish quality governance in residence through the office of SGLD, formation of residence committee, establish extracurriculum development. Amandla! Dasa!
Siyabonga Daso. Njengoba bengishilo angichitha isikhathi bayazazi abalandelayo. EFF Student Command ayizindaba. Awuzwe.
Khawubabuze. Toni bastelela kanga khawubabuze 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 amandla awethu amandla angifeel mafighter amandla awethu amandla awethu. Forward with free education in our lifetime, forward. Forward to free education in our lifetime, forward. Amanda. Awethu. Solid leadership. Revolutionary greetings to everyone who is here. Firstly, I would like to thank the regional command team from the EFF for supporting us, also the branch and the student populace at all. So we are going to deliver a manifesto. We are not going to speak about other structures here. If you are capable and you know what you are doing, you must speak about the future and you must speak about what you are committed to doing. So don't be afraid of clowns speaking about, yes, you must do so. So, right now we stand on the edge of a new era, a time when change is no longer just a distant dream, but a tangible goal that resonates within the very walls of our institution. The EFF Student Command is proud to present a transformative manifesto, a rallying cry that speaks to the aspirations of every student who yearns of a fairer or a just future. Our vision is grounded in unwavering dedication to your rights and well-being, and we are determined to challenging the existing norms within this institution. So the first one is going to be empowering excellence in ICT and electrical departments. The EFF stands in solidarity with the dedicated students of the ICT and electrical students. We promise to utilize the ETO and President's Office to amplify their concerns, creating an environment that fosters excellence. It was brought to our attention that this department forced our students to write 2 to 3 times in a day, which is insane. How can a university like TUT, it is saying that they are promoting academic excellence, but yet students are writing 3 times a day? What must I study? What must I not study? Must I suffer because I'm doing electrical or IT or what you call computer science? So we are saying that we are going to challenge those things. Such things must not happen in our presence and in our leadership. And we are going to go back to the revisiting of additional buses. It is an issue. We can yell all we want, but we know that issues of buses are issues. So, those issues, we are saying that exams are around the corner. We want to add buses because we know there is shortage of buses. It cannot be that when I come to exam, I have to wait for a bus to bring students to campus while I wait at rest. And when I come to campus, I'm 10 minutes to 20 minutes late. How should I focus in class? So we are saying that buses must be added. In our governance, in the leadership of the EFF, we are going to add buses. The issue of on-campus residence. We have seen promises, they've been promising us, saying that they what on campus. Comrades, as the EFF Student Command, we are clear to say that this residence is going to open 2024, January. Everyone who is not NSFAS funded, who is appealing, who is being chased out of residence, they must stay here. No student must leave the institution of higher learning because they do not have money or fees to pay for accommodation. So we're going to speak about the extracurricular activities, the current burning issue. The EFFSC promises to support and enhance those activities, enabling students to explore their passion and interest beyond the classroom. Even the money-making scheme of making students pay for their freshers will Freshers Board will be questioned very harshly, while it is stated on the proof of registration that we are paying for extracurricular activities. Or perhaps we must ask, am I going to pay 600 for freshers and also pay 100 rand for ticket? It means a student must pay 800. Just imagine. For freshers in my own campus, we paid for that thing. So as the EFFSC, we are saying that we want free freshers and we want it now. Yeah. The last point is transparency and accountability of our deployment. Transparency is the heart of our manifesto. Regular forums will be held by the EFFSC to update our progress and challenges, ensuring that we remain accountable to those who entrusted us with our mandate. Amanda! Hey, Joe! They must howl all they want. They won't do anything.
All right. I know. My students are prepared. What's the PASMA? Yahamba lento. Awuzwe. Yena nisupportani na. Namekuteni PASMA, wanekuteni sondelani. Sondelani la. Nangahlala ekuteni sondelani. Sinibone nani. Awuzwe, sharp gents. The time is started.
Izwe lethu iAfrika, izwe lethu iAfrika, one settler, bullet, settler, phambili ngemfundo, phambili. Forward with education, forward. Revolutionary greetings to the students at large and to all protocol observed. I stand before you today to represent the PASMA. I stand before you today to represent PASMA, which I stand before you today to represent PASMA, which is the Pan-African Student Movement of Azania. PASMA is a student movement that was specially formed to address student issues. Our aim is first to organize, educate, and lead students in their struggles. Secondly, to engage students in the programs which endeavor to fulfill the aims and objectives of the movement to attain a socialist education. To promote principle of education for liberation. To build and develop a sense of social responsibility and leadership qualities among students. PASMA admits that we were never in front of student issues after the minority have trusted us with the opportunity to be in governance. But we can all agree that we haven't lost our way. The journey was not as we hoped for, but it was a journey to learn a way of tackling student issues. We believe that prevention is better than cure. That's why we are solely advocating for the transparent and just socialist education. As I comment into the context of what we seek to achieve and what we already achieved, I'll start with issues relating to student funding. For a very long time, this campus has relied on NSFAS for funding and neglected other financial providers like companies offering bursaries for students. PASMA recognized that gap, and we are in term of students with bursaries and those using NSFAS, which is the main reason of having a large number of students who get rejected by NSFAS firstly, and secondly, the number of students who are unfunded as we speak. I now go into the lack of funding providers and internships. We argue that the campus cannot be geographically located at the hub of Witbank's economy. Yet our students suffer from lack of bursaries and internship opportunities, which clearly indicates that the institution is not doing enough to build a strong partnership with the surrounding industries that fail such as NSFAS, which is the main majority funder for our students in our campus. In matters of accommodation, the basic contradiction in university is accepting students without prioritizing accommodation, which is a basic need. It comes as a surprise as to how they do not focus. It comes as a surprise as how do they focus on teaching while not all the needs that support teachings are met. Education without accommodation doesn't make sense. As PASMA, we advocate that for students to acquire the basic need of accommodation, as we believe it was supposed to be the first priority of the university. As PASMA, we say, the struggle of a black child continues. Management and the majority of these student leaders prioritize benefits either than student issues. I now go into academics and financial exclusions. PASMA has founded a tutorial program, which then we saw other structures adopting this program and claim it as their own. And with that, we are happy to see that us, PASMA, as a big organization, we are able to inspire others to like our ideas, even when it's not fashionable to do so. We believe that prevention is better than cure. So we must prevent these exclusions rather than fight the management afterwards. PASMA, as the only socialist and Marxist-Leninist organization in South Africa, is going to be proposing the following legislations. Firstly, women must be trained and be given the opportunity to lead the campus. Train a woman, train a notion. Secondly, no student registered at Emalahleni campus must be without accommodation. Accommodation is land, and land is a priority and a basic need. Thirdly, every student must have a source of funding. And lastly, students who perform well academically must be consumed through the system. As Robert Sobukwe says, the wheel of progress revolves relentlessly, and all the nations of the world take turn at the field grass of human destiny. Africa will not retreat. Africa will not compromise. Africa will not relent. Africa will not equivocate, and she will be heard. And lastly, I say, prevention is better than cure. Izwe lethu.
Siyabonga amaAfrika, siyabonga amaAfrika. Nayo ke le ndaba. Sadesmo. Usuthu. Madoda. Woza baba. Sesiqala isikhathi senu siyahamba njalo. Sengisethile iwashi. Pitchov. Viva Sadesmo, viva. Viva Sadesmo, viva. Awubayede. All protocol is observed. As I'm a representative of Sadesmo, I'm here to deliver our manifesto, our second one.
As Sadesmo, I'm very honored to present our manifesto for upcoming SRC election. As a passionate advocate for positive change and inclusive campus community, Sadesmo is committed to representing your voices, concerns, and aspirations effectively. Our platform is built on 3 pillars: academic empowerment, campus engagement, student welfare. Academic empowerment, we pledge to collaborate with faculty to enhance the quality of education. We will work to ensure timely availability of course materials, foster interactive learning environment, and advocate for equitability assessment methods. Let's create conducive atmosphere for academic growth, because whether you're a comrade or no comrade, education is very important. Campus engagement. University experience extended beyond classrooms. We intend to organize regular seminars, workshops, and cultural events to promote interdisciplinary interactions, cross-cultural understanding, and holistic personal development. To go through to this thing, good people, you must understand what is culture. You must know your culture first before you say it's tribalist or what. Lingameni nikhulume nje, and then because everyone is welcome to participate ngama culture ena hlukahlukene. Akekho sake samvimba eminyango ukuthi angapresent iculture yakhe to any residences. So this is very important, comrades. The student welfare, your well-being is paramount. We will establish a student support networking, offering counseling service. Yes, we